So crack, lads, let me get this up on the screen here for a second. Right, so if I do this, there we are. So, right. So, what am I doing? Oh, is that not popping up when I come back here? Oh, it doesn't disappear. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're live there, bud. So, yeah. That's crack. Live watch along there. Seeing that there, I was going to bang him up there. It's probably going to cover your face for a second, but There. Yeah, so yeah, it's the lineup there popping up. Kelleher, Alexander Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Milner, Keita, Salah, Firmino, and Mane. So nice lineup. It should be enough to take Watford anyway, you know. Yeah, and I want to see. I want to see what's his name doing well. Yeah, move this over here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, now I'm waiting for that old kickoff for the timing. Yeah, you getting the what? Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think there'll be an issue there. I think he loves the club. I just think, you know, he wants what's due to him. Mm, yeah. They're doing the old bending of the knee. So you could do there you go. We're off. Right. So I can share on social media. So Rob back. It's good to have Trent back as well, man. I do. Yeah. 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 I see the 34, 35. Yeah, 35, something. Ah, yeah. What's this? Oh, there we are. Switch to. Oh, yeah. Salah. Yeah, I am. Bobby. Hello. Trent. Class. Who's there? No one. Jota came back with a knock or something from international duty. Oh, he's there. Salah. Oh! Oh, I was gone up. Flag was raised. That's looking positive already. They're already opened up. Uh, it's probably because your stream or you're like on the watch along as well. So it's buffering a bit. Yeah. So yeah, we get this. I'm just about to do it there. Yeah, just about to do it here now. Salah. Oh, jeez, we're looking sharp. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Yeah. But we gotta let it go Madrid. We gotta let it go Madrid before that. It is. He's on fire at the moment. Like he's the best player in the world at the moment. Like yeah. I know. It's a farmers league, man. You come up and play in the Premier League, and then you get it. I know. Uh, yeah, it's not great at all. Yeah, the German league isn't the best. Well, the German league is as even as it's going to be at the moment. I think. Yeah. Oh, Salah got past him. Well done. Yeah. Danny Rose. Oh no, he left Danny Rose for dead. I thought it was Danny Rose that slid. But it wasn't. Oh shit, I haven't got you turned on when you're talking. Yeah. No, you're not.
You didn't have me on when I was talking about those nuggets of information I was giving out there. We have to do a replay on that.
I know, yeah. No, it didn't come up. It automatically went to mute or something. I think I have it set up in the settings. So it's kind of... Jesus, he was lifting off the air there. You meant sliding. Matip. It's a bit curly back behind him there, Matip, man. So, what were you saying about the news about Salah's contract?
Well, and it was only something small I read on, like small, literally on my phone when I woke up. I was just checking. It just seemed to be a bit more positive in terms of what's going on behind the scenes, and it's being settled somewhere in the region of 350 or something like that. I was reading, but myself and don't know what the truth is. But like even saying that, like where would Salah go if he was to leave? You know, there's no point in going to Spain at the moment.
Yeah.
PSG could afford the wages, but as you said, the French league is only a farmers' league.
Yeah.
And he's not going to go there either. He's not going to go to another club in England, I don't think. I don't think he's going to move to City. So, your options are limited. So hopefully they can sort of what he wants and they can just crack on with them over the next few years,
Yeah.
Because I think if he stays with us long term and he stays fit, he's going to be Jesus the amount of goals he'll get by the end of it.
Yeah.
Like he's already in the top 10, I think. Goal scorers for Liverpool,
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you put that link on Facebook there, Kev? Did you?
I did. It's on the Liverpool.
Oh, you didn't put it on your own, is it?
FC Ireland, yeah. I'll share it. That'll be set to my own Facebook thing. Yeah. So if I went to the I'll switch that back.
I'm going to close this cup here behind me. The light is there on the screen. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Is your song gone there, is it?
Jane, no, it's fine.
Oh no, you're grand. I just thought you went into one of your sleep apnea phases there, you knocked yourself out.
Nah,
it's a super guy. Ben Foster, he's around a long time, isn't he?
He is, yeah, he's getting past them all the time, man. Salah's got Rose in his pocket.
Well, hopefully
that's twice. That's twice he's just barreled past him, man. So, well done, Mill.
Oh, yeah, he did get past him. That was like something a kid would do on the street playing football, isn't it? Kicked around from the other way. Oh.
But that's the second time he's after doing it to him, though.
Yeah.
So what about the... Let's have to pump it up.
You know when Matip is on the ball, he always reminds me of like a cross between a basketball and Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah, he does have it. And then when he talks, he sounds like Bruno from fucking...
He's a cool dude. He's like one of the most relaxed guys you'd ever see on the pitch.
Yeah.
And also picking out the injuries over there, so hopefully he can have a good season.
Yeah. What was I doing here? Where's this? I don't know.
I think you were putting the thing up on your own page, were you?
I did. I put up that already, but it's.
Oh, did you? Oh, Claudio back in the Premiership, man.
Oh, what a ball! Man,
What?
Ball. Are you going to do that for me?
Seconds behind you. Seconds behind you.
No way.
Oh, I can see it coming up there now. I have to fix this. Oh, lovely ball.
Yeah. It's a great goal.
Beautiful. So I suppose You can be there for the people who have really good streams, and I'll be there for the people that are a couple of seconds behind.
I'd say if you stopped it and restarted, is that on your computer you're watching it?
It's on no TV, so it should be fine. Like mine is usually a bit ahead of yours, so for I don't know what it is. But anyway, look.
Oh, you don't have a TV, so you don't use a big TV, so you don't.
No, I don't. I just usually watch TV. It was a great ball by Salah, wasn't it?
Yeah. Unbelievable ball.
Great finish. Fair play.
And I was about to did I bring Mane back into it? Was this week I was going to bring Mane back into the team because he's on form for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah.
I've never actually done that. Do you know that?
What's the source?
Oh,
not that.
People text me now about the goal. Your strings must be a small bit behind.
I'm trying to find my is that one? No, not that one. This photo, this logo? No, not that one. What's it do?
Yeah, Danny Rose is being torn apart, all right, on that side.
Yeah. Don't know what that is. Oh, here we are. This one. There we go. So the where the heck? The image. Aye. That's what I wanted to do. Anyway, if you got something on this page. Yeah. It's a great start.
Brilliant. That's what you want.
But we look sharp, man.
We do.
Like this is the sharpest I've seen us look down a while from the get go. Like
Salah's up for it, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Well, he loves playing against Watford too, man. He's got some amount
of
goals.
there.
Salah loves playing against Watford, and Mane loves playing against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, how many goals has he got against Palace?
He's after scoring in the last 9. He's after breaking a record or something.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Remember Suarez against Norwich as well? He a rake of goals against them.
Yeah.
I'd say they still have nightmares about it.
Is it ball? Oh, is he going? What? Oh! Jeez, that was great football. You can see that run being made by Andy as well, man. A bit of a weird ball by Matip, but it got there in the end. It looked like he was fucking scooping it like a golfer there.
Foster done well. They'd need to get the save out of that.
Yeah. Sal needs to get his customary goal against Watford.
Hopefully. Yeah, Salah's really looking out for today now.
Yeah. Ooh. And oh, Jesus. And can't just wait for it to come to me.
I think when we're putting this type of pressure on, you have to capitalise on it, you know?
Yeah.
Make the most of it.
I think, to be honest with you, this could be the last best season we get out of Hendo. He's looking a little tired. Like, if it comes to another tournament, I think that'll destroy him.
Yeah, what age is he now? He's 32,
32, something like that, yeah.
32, I suppose you can't last for, particularly the way he plays as well, such a high tempo as well, you know? Yeah. He's always running, he's always busy, he's always doing something.
Oh, Jesus. Man, yeah, what are you doing, boy? Pay attention. That was a great ball.
The only thing I'd say about Henderson is he can sit back in a kind of a defensive role.
Yeah.
Kick centres.
Right, he's a very, very good player, and I love Hendo. I ever since that season when we nearly won the league.
Yeah, he was.
If we only
say it if he didn't get sent off.
Exactly,
that time,
yeah.
and we kept him. I think we would have. He was so important, wasn't he? Like he put real pressure up the top end of the pitch as well.
Yeah.
He was brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh. Because again, in fairness to Rodgers, that season he had the team. I know we had defensive faults and all that, but he had us playing as a great unit, you know.
Yeah.
Particularly pressing high up as well, and.
Oh.
No,
Huh?
No, I want to say hi to the camera.
Oh, does he? Fine, sir. Hey, Craig, just watching the match.
Hello.
How's it going? Do you follow Liverpool?
No, he does not.
Oh,
He's
jeez,
a
get him off.
dirty man, yeah.
Get him off. Get him off.
Hey, out, man. Let's go now. You too, Cooper. Let's go. Are you want to come over the camera as well? Come on up here, so say hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Cooper.
Say hello, Kev.
Hello, Cooper.
Hello,
How
Kev.
are you? What's happening? How you keeping?
Hello, Kev.
Good, man. Fair play to you.
Hello, Kev.
Hello, Kev.
Hello, Cooper. How are you?
Hello, Kev. I know you.
Bring man is a sub there.
Yeah. Right. Nice one. Aye. The good thing about this, I'm playing this, it's not coming through the stream, I don't think. But I'm able to hear it really low, but it's not being picked up by the desktop.
Yeah, that's good. I love when they sing
Yeah, you can hear
songs.
it. Do you know, they need to start looking at bringing in Peter Drury and all of these guys as commentators.
Mm.
You know? Well done.
What? Who's
Oh.
commenting on?
Oh, Salah! Oh, it's just chance after chance. Scrag!
Jesus, if Salah doesn't get a goal today.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even change the score. I'm so busy enjoying the game. Oh, that would have been wild. Like Van Dijk is he scored there in the international break as well after coming back. First goal back in whatever it was since early last year.
Big Virgil.
Yeah, they're saying it there again. That's what I was saying to you, actually. 45 games. We won you in 45 games. We won you last once with Matip in the defense.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's Van Dijk is like? Is it like 50 games at Anfield and he's never lost? Crazy stats, isn't it?
Go on, Bobby. Oh, that's pass back. Can't give that. Right, well done. Yeah, they're saying it as well. It's like a training match from at the moment.
Keep it that way now. Keep it that way.
But they're just the fluidity, the movement, the position in the play of all the players. Like everybody is doing their job.
They had many sessions after international break, would they?
No. Bobby didn't travel, which was good. You're offside there, many of it.
Oh, he didn't go back to Brazil, did he?
No, he didn't go. No, the lads
Why
went,
not?
but Allison didn't play, but it's still the traveling and all of that, like, you know.
Yeah.
Sports
so
Balance TV, Crats. Nice one, Johnny Wood.
Say that again?
Quite. No, I was talking to the lads in the chat there.
All right. Yeah, they're passing the ball well, aren't they?
That's a great
Keep
goal.
the home crowd quiet.
That was some ball from Salomon.
It was. It was a great ball. Plug in this laptop there because battery's gone low. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, okay. Well done, Van Dijk, man. Jesus. That's brilliant. I can't see Sarah. Can you hear me? You can? No, you can't.
No, that should do it.
Yeah. They said that Fabinho and Alisson are both in Spain getting ready for the Champions League game.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of a press conference yesterday with Jurgen.
Yeah.
And he said they travelled straight on. I don't even think they went to Liverpool. I couldn't remember.
They didn't go to Liverpool. They went straight to the... It is.
Straight on.
Ah! Jesus. No, he's on. He's well on. Fuck, that's an awful miss. He's completely onside there, man. Yeah, look. Well on.
Good save. Got him with the legs. Bit heavy on the touch there, was he? Oh, he's on. Yeah, he's definitely on. The player on the far side is keeping him on.
Left back. Oh, Jesus. Long Queeveen.
When you look at Virgil, sometimes it's like a man playing against boys, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's so big and it's like he's not even trying sometimes.
Yeah. Looks effortless.
Yeah.
Millie run.
It's hard to know what you would do if you were. I know he's very young at the moment, but someone like Queeveen Keller, I think he's got huge talent. I think he's going to be a top keeper. But like he's obviously not going to get the games. It's not like Alisson is in his late 30s or anything like that, you know?
Yeah, Alisson's only mid 20s or something like that.
Yeah. He's going to be around forever. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
But he only had an interview the other day. He said he's happy being what he's at. He said he's happy.
He learns so much. But like, I think he's going to be right up there with the best.
I think another 3 or 4 years they'll have to stay at Liverpool, and maybe get a couple of cups under his belt, like in the domestic cups, if they can win them with the second string squad. And
what age is he? Is he 21? Is he
21? 21, 22.
21, yeah.
So I'd say stay at least about 26 or something like that, 27. And if he's still happy playing all the cup competitions, then well and good. But
yeah, I think he just has to be careful now. From a Liverpool point of view, I'd love for him to stay forever now. So he's in Park, so we wouldn't want him going anywhere. But just for himself, he'd have to be careful. Yeah, he's going to be a top keeper. I know they were talking about the young lad that played for the Irish team there as well. I don't know his name, but the guy that saved the penalty for Ronaldo.
Bobby.
He looked good too, but like Jesus, the Irish have 2 good keepers on their hands.
They have, yeah. There's a couple of them. It's probably the only department we are good in. Hold on. I don't know. Yeah. So Van Dijk, so good, but
he's brilliant. He's brilliant.
But the one thing I noticed is that even from the start of the season, there's 2 lads, the gegenpress in his back, like big time. There's 2 lads around every fucking player that gets the ball, and the lads don't have time at all.
They lost so much tempo last season. Yeah. I know that was injuries and everything else, but we probably spoke about this before.
Burnout, you just needed a...
Yeah. I think what I highlighted is that the Liverpool team, plays so much as a unit. Yeah. One part of the team depends on the other, even so much more than other teams,
Yeah.
Even though we have great individuals as well, it's really about the unit. And when we were missing so many components last year, that had an awful effect on the season.
Yeah. You had 3 players around Sarah when he got the ball. He was offside.
That's the way it should be. Yeah, he's off, but
yeah, that's like they should have blown up for that. That shit has to stop.
I know, like in tight situations, you should leave that go, but that's so obvious. So obvious.
As people say, people can get injured there as the game is still going. And that's
yeah. I did hear that argument as well, and it could happen.
I was about to say, is Richarlison back at Watford? Yeah, I was studying that. The man Hernandez. The blondie head floating around the place up front. He's a player I can't stand.
Oh,
With Chelsea. I can't
no,
stand.
I
Can't
don't pay
stand it.
that much attention to him.
Nah, can't stand it. He's just got a scummy looking face. That kind of way, huh? He plays like a scumbag as well, not in a foul way, but just in a disrespectful, cheaty kind of way, you know. I just don't like him. See, if it makes it easier not to like him as well when he's at Everton.
That is true.
Look at that. So Bobby. Oh yeah, woohoo! Go get her.
How do you
Going
say
Naby.
Naby's name? I always get the last name right, so just
It's Keita.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Keita.
So I call him Casey and everything.
Yeah. Naby. Just call him Naby, lad.
That's Naby. Naby lad is probably the easiest. I think I was calling him Koita there for about a year.
Yeah. It's because there was another player with the same spelling that was called Keita. That
Yeah.
John Matson. John Matson, there, look.
Oh, in the stand there, is it?
Yeah, they're on the right. Matson, that's our way.
Barry Davis is well next to him.
Yeah.
Jesus, Matson is kicking on a bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Did you ever play football on the? Did you ever play football on the street when you were a kid and imagine John Matson narrating?
That's what you
narrating
would.
your pen.
You'd imagine John Matson was narrating your game, like.
It's Kevin on the ball, taking on Murphy. He breaks the window.
No, man. It's offside. He's offside. Well done, Trent. What a tackle, though, that is from Trent. Was he going to be off anyway? Doesn't matter. The offside wasn't called in it because Trent.
He got to it, though, didn't he? Trent done so well.
Yeah.
I mean, Trent wasn't to know.
No,
Trent wasn't to know.
He just carried on doing his job. That's a fantastic cut. Fantastic tackle. Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Great to see him coming back.
Yeah.
He's not only like his right back, because I know people like give out about he's defending or whatever, but I mean he's improved on that season after season.
He has. And look, he's still so young as well. Still so young.
But we don't, Robert can do. I find him very similar.
Who, Robertson?
No, Robertson's a great defender as well. Like, but I find him. I think
Robertson is.
He's world class. Like, but what they make up for it in attacking games, then
I think Robson is probably my favourite Liverpool player. That's not the fanciest player, just what he's come from and the work he puts in.
Yeah.
And he's probably Klopp's dream player as well, you know?
It just doesn't stop working.
He reminds me of Dennis Irwin, you know? Just such a humble player. You hear much of him.
I know you would. Actually, no, that's
8 out of 10 every game.
It's the opposite for me because I watch a lot of the after stuff and Rob was a funny bastard. He's constantly, him and Millie are constantly bantering.
They have like I never watched them. There's a thing with him and Trent, isn't it? Show.
What did he blow that for? Was he leaning him? Did he do it in the back or did he do it in the shoulder though? You see that? Yeah, it's a nudge. Alright.
That must have been a very small nudge. I didn't even see that. Did he?
Yeah, nudged him in the back, yeah.
It's a very soft game these days, isn't it?
It is. I like how the referee though this year. I've been told that unless there's proper contact, that's improved the game 10 times fold.
Well, it just allows it to flow a bit more, doesn't it?
They're not blowing up at every. Yeah, I hated that, man. You couldn't even breathe next to a fella.
No.
The last couple of seasons
Graham Souness isn't your right teams that have a difficult time getting away with stuff these days.
Jesus. Right. I can hear your TV there now, whatever it's doing, the whole time. just in case it comes through and there we have a copyright or something. I have mine turned on. Yeah, as long as it doesn't. Yeah, it's grand. As long as it doesn't pop up on my desktop audio thing, like the sound where it picks up the sound, then it's grand. It's grand when you're talking. That's allowed. Like
Sports Matters TV.
Yeah, that's Churry Colin.
Oh yeah. I was the name wrong. A bell.
What's a load of ball? Trent. Johnny Colin.
That's the night. No, I've seen this stuff online before. It's very good.
Family on it. And it's yeah, this is like a how to pass guide.
No worries, Jerry. No worries, Jerry. I didn't know you were listening. No problem, buddy.
Come on, man. Corner. Yeah, corner. Nabby lad.
Good one.
That was an unbelievable ball there for Trent a second ago, man. Unbelievable ball.
Yeah.
I get a piano verge. You scored one midweek.
Outside of the foot. You dream of being able to do stuff like that.
Near the corner. They say that Watford can't keep playing like this, but they just can't. It's Liverpool that's doing it to them. Watford can't stop it from happening unless they go fucking 10 minutes back or something.
I always say in situations like this, you have to capitalise on your chances, Liverpool have to make this. They have to make it.
Yeah. And these 2 goal cushion over before half time would be lovely.
Just calm more nerves anyway, more than anything else.
Hey, what was that? Hello, Trent. Hello, Trent. Oh, he touched it before it went out. Well done. He touched it before it went out. I can see that up from here. Not giving out. So I'm looking at the players and look at the ball. He touched it on the line before it went out. Watch.
He did.
There you go.
That was very obvious.
Yes. Fucking Watford fans are giving out now. No problem. Yeah, I put that episode from yesterday for the preview show up.
Did you edit it? Because a lot of it was nonsense.
Yeah. No, I kept it banter, but I kept it free flowing as well. But it's
text me, but they do a thing. I was like, Kevin, I was like, Jesus.
It's about 48, 40 odd minutes or something like that. I know what it is, but it's
what did you put up on
but I don't think it's allowed to go up yet because of the length of it.
Oh yeah.
I think the videos have to be less than 15 minutes that we're throwing up first, but I'll still put it up there and date it backwards if you get me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's a good idea to keep that going as well. But we probably should keep the old score predictions a bit shorter.
Yeah, maybe. We'll get into a tangent. It's great to get into a tangent when there's other people there as well, but
yeah,
some people do like sitting down watching episodes. Like if they see an episode that's only like 10 minutes long, they sometimes don't want to watch it if it's about the whole context. Yeah. But then if they see that it's up around the 20 minutes or 30 minutes, that kind of way, then you'd say, all right, so that's enough to get a cup of coffee and sit down and watch. Oh, yeah?
Sure enough.
Well, oh. Is that a head injury or is it?
Salah's having a few.
Rose is having a nightmare. I mean, Salah's just like Salah's smiling. You can just see Salah's face kind of smiling away, seeing him on the floor because Rose is fucked.
I'd say he just has a headache from Salah running at him now at this point.
Yeah. 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 He was so promising at Spurs as well, Rose. That time that United came into him, he probably should have moved in. You know? Oh yeah, what a
You
ball.
always seem to get a bunch of very good fullbacks at Spurs, and then they're gone.
Yeah. He's captain Liverpool for the 150th time today, Henderson.
150th, is it?
150th game as captain.
I remember having arguments with fellas when he came to the club first, and they were saying how bad he was, and I was like, Jesus, look what.
I know. I was in that kind of category of saying, you know, is he a winger? Is he why are we buying here? Why are we going for the? So yeah, for the first couple of years, man, I was on his back. I was the same with what's his name, Lucas. But then when Lucas went into the central defensive midfield role, I was just like, I love this fucker. If you could just stay fit.
I remember there was a season there, Lucas, and he just became one of these players that the team depended on. I think it was when Kenny was in charge. He got injured, and we missed him awfully then.
Yeah.
Jesus, this COVID is killing me.
And I'm gonna do that'd be we're just not giving them time on the ball.
They need another goal, lads. They need another goal.
How we go? You just can't see us not scoring. Oh. That's it. That's what they wait for. They set the trap, Liverpool. With the pressing. Move on, Bobby. Bobby, you should be legging it, gut wrenching in there. Go on, man. Go. Go on, Millie. Yes! Sorry.
Let me be the judge of this now. I'll watch this with a calm face. Crack on.
Well worked, man. You created that space there for thinking to change the score and that. No, that's cool as fuck, though, man. But I just said, like, you need to get a second one before the half, and I can't see us not scoring. I literally said it about 15 seconds before we scored.
Makes life easier.
It does. That it does. Yeah. Brilliant.
Lovely sneaky pass from Mane. He was on there, was he?
He was on, yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. I love the way Bobby always looks as cool as a breeze when the ball goes into the net.
Why didn't you just step back and pick it up? That's ours. Well done.
He was just outside the box there and he kicked it Queeving, was he?
Yeah. He could have just stepped back a bit and just grabbed it, you know? That's just an experience there. Our nerves of the player getting too close. I can hear the Liverpool fans singing it in the background. The Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league. Oh, yeah. That's it. Get I think Ranieri will come good with Watford because he just tends to
yeah.
do that. But I'm just glad. I'm kind of glad in a way that we're getting him now, away from home this early.
Yeah, when we were talking yesterday, like the one thing I did say, do you know the way like a team gets a new manager, they get this extra bit of a bounce that did kind of worry me. But look, we're doing okay so far. But yeah, I think overall he will do a good job there. You know, he's a good manager, and there's plenty of time left for him.
Yeah. He's a Matip loves his own runs up the pitch, isn't he?
Yeah, that's like sometimes when he does that, it's like Alan Hansen or something, you know, dancing around the players coming towards him.
Yeah, so there's Jesus, Hendo giving out the fucking Salah. Get your fucking ass back.
And you see that.
I don't give a shit who you are. I don't give a shit if you are the best player in the world. Get your ass back. They're going to turn around straight away and give it out.
Yeah, I think one of the things as well with Henderson back in the day, particularly when he was younger, I never thought he would turn into this like super aggressive player on the pitch. And then a couple of seasons ago, I just remember going face to face with Diego Costa, who is an absolute
animal,
head wrecker, and Costa back down from Henderson. And I was going, there might be something in this lad yet.
Yeah. See, the problem with Hendo after that season that went bad, and he was taken off from DVG. Then a couple of seasons later, we were at a kind of bad dip in form. And just, I'm sorry Stevie G didn't get to play on the clap, to be honest with you, even in his twilight years. Like I
was only watching a thing online there, so I was like basically celebrating Klopp's 6 years at Anfield, you know. So they had the LFC channel, or maybe it was This Is Anfield website. They had an interview at the new training centre, someone, I was going to say Melwood there, and they were basically asking him who is the one player that you would have liked to have managed, and he said it's easy, Stevie G.
Yeah.
He said he's the one player he would have loved.
Yeah.
To have had.
They speak a lot. They speak really well about each other when they're asked.
Yeah, well, I suppose Stevie did manage the U team in his time when Jurgen was there as well, you know. So.
But so he's already, which he's brought with him, after Keita. Oh. So he's learned Klopp's kind of tactics, because he passes that down to the whole youth system, and he wants the teams playing that way. That was close, by the way.
Do you know, other than that shot there, I don't know, I imagine Naby hasn't done much really in the game, has he?
It's just he's coasted. He's received 1-2s back and forth, but no, his job today. His job today is to close down. You see that? It's to plug the gaps.
When you used to see I wouldn't say I've watched many matches of German football or anything like that, but when you used to see the clips of him on YouTube, he was like a mix of Kante and you know what I mean, and the dribbling skills and all that close control. I was like, oh Jesus, wait till we get this fella over here. And then he's been pretty much injured since we got him.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, he's still someone I'd have high hopes for, so hopefully.
No, he's loved as well at Liverpool, you know. So
he's only like 26, isn't he? He's quite young, right?
25 something, yeah, 26. So
there's plenty of time again. Keita, that's what he said.
Keita, yeah.
Naby lad.
You just have to pretend that you're like some person from fucking Abbey Leaks or something trying to say Keita, but with a K. Keita.
A bag of Keitas, please. What do you think of Jurgen without the glasses?
Yeah.
Hard to use, isn't it?
It's a weird one. He had the laser eye surgery, didn't he?
Is that? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. He just doesn't need the glasses anymore.
It's that joke that he said after Norwich there that time. Do you remember when we Lallana came back and scored and they went to 5-4?
Oh, is that when they all jumped in him and the glasses went flying in? I remember that.
And he turned out and he says, "Oh, did you see how this approach? Did you see who hit you?" And he was like, "Oh no, he was. What did they say?" And that was a fantastic run. And then did this and did that. And then he turned out and he said, "Well, I don't know. I didn't see anything." Because his glasses were off. I'm like, He had the whole place of stitches. Oh, he should have left the Salah. Oh, Jesus. If Salah had left that there, Bobby was running through on goal. Oh, well done, Hendo. Oh. How the goes? Well done. Bobby, get in him. I say, Bobby. Well done. Oh, well done, Bobby. That was brilliant. Sometimes Bobby looks like he's just standing still in the last couple of seasons or so, rather than being kind of the first person to move. Whatever was going on with him. But he did well there now.
He hit the big 3-0 the other day, didn't he?
Is Bobby 30 now, is he?
I think so. I think him and Allison have birthdays on the same day.
Oh, yeah, because we
and
bought
I think
it.
Allison turned 29, and I think Bobby turned. Could be wrong about that now, but that's somewhere.
Oh, Matthew was after getting injured there.
Sure. Oh. Distress. Oh, he landed awkwardly on the leg
the
there,
finger.
did he?
He got poked in the eye.
Was that
finger.
all it was? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I prefer that rather than his leg. He'll get over that.
Then it could be a nail or something scar on the edge of the eye. And he's washing it, yeah.
For himself there, and he'll be grand. Okay.
The good thing about the night deal now is that no matter what happens after this, the next company that comes in is going to have to be a big company with big money. You know, to do it. So it could only be Adidas, or it could only be, you know, that could come in after this, Under Armour or something.
You wouldn't fancy O'Neill Sports to leave the J and take over Liverpool's kit making stuff.
I don't know if I want the fucking
shorts up to there.
I don't know if I want those. What's the Spanish priest that are the guys that the KKK the fellow, but they look like they have tent pants.
Tent pants.
No, what do you call them? What are they called? The fucking Egypts. No, but anyway, I know, but they're like tent pants. These tent pants thing. That's what they look like. So the shorts and the GA.
Spanish priest. Oh, yeah, the shorts and GA like are the bigger ones. It's like soccer shorts in the 1980s or something.
That's what they say, Spanish priest. Yeah, they're the guys who wear the shawls. Yeah. That's what they look like.
Oh, like the kind of things that flow out, is it?
Yeah.
I think I know.
Ah, that's half time. Cooper, what are you doing? Right, so I'm going to cheer there.
Cup of tea and a sandwich there, say, Kevin, I'll meet you back here for the second half.
Oh, yeah, do ya?
See you
there. Everybody's after popping in here.
Hello, everybody.
Alright. I see that in a second. I'm going to put this on the pause screen and we'll come back there in a second. Turn off this and be right back. Watching defend, I'll be watching score. He'll pass the ball as you like. He's better my time. He's better my time. He's better. He's an open. Kev guy. I done it. Aye. I've magically appeared on this side. Yeah. Oh. Right, that's a good first half there, lads. That's the thing. Good first half. I don't think I've seen Liverpool that dominant in the game in a while. Like, and we play pretty well most of the time. I just haven't seen us that dominant in a long, like, going back to the title winning season is how good we're playing there today. You know, everywhere on the park, everybody's pressing, everybody's moving. Hey. Ba-da-da-da-da. I want to see what they have to say in this. I can turn it up. No one listen to it. While I have it turned off. Why they're saying truly woeful from Watford? I mean, we're literally playing them off the park. I don't understand that. If it was City that was playing now against Watford, they were just saying that City are just... Watford can't do anything. City are just that good. But it's not the other way around. Like, we're absolutely dominating in every part of the pitch. Mm. Yeah. 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 Look at that. That's... Yeah, Trent and Salah are just brilliant down that side. That... Do you know, I just realised how good the turn and Salah's thing was. It's a bit cold, I don't know. I just realised how good that turn was for Rose and Rose. Salah's absolutely made Rose look like he's not even a professional footballer, to be honest with you. Oh, Jesus. Liverpool have had 443 passes in that first half compared to Watford's 90. 19? 90. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that Cook, he didn't run at all. Yeah. Yeah. These are the games that you must win. And when they're this poor, we need to push them to bed now. We need to get that goal difference up. Ba-bum, ba, ba-bum, ba. Kev, you back? Back at he? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's freaking delicious. That's not a good gin. That Bombay stuff. I don't like it. I've been known to enjoy a gin or two in the last 3 years or so. I never used to drink gin at all, like whatsoever, before I hit the last 3 years. I know I love it. One of the best drinks you could ever drink is if you get Dingle gin, it's gorgeous. Dingle gin, fill it with ice, 3 slices of cucumber, and some slim tonic. Most refreshing thing you're ever going to drink. And there's a good tanginess to it, which is good. Not no sweetness. This is absolutely the perfect type of game to have us playing up to with United coming next. Alright. Many roads must a man walk down. So my friend, blowing in the wind. Yes, savage blowing in the wind. Alright, so the second half should be coming up any second now. That one he's probably playing that. Champions League is back on Tuesday, lads. We're having Atletico Madrid is coming to town. We owe them one for the last. That coffee got destroyed. The wife makes a mean coffee. I think I'll keep her around. Machine cleverly. I would have taken that for that fella. At number 33. He was awful for Watford in the first half. Just there's no atmosphere in so. Yeah, whoa! Yeah. Oh, I need to turn this. I just say over. I just
Very unprofessional.
Yeah, it's alright, either way. Yeah, so I'm just able to hear that. It's not popping up in the stream here for me, is it? Sorry. Yeah, so cleverly is on for Messina. But I thought the man number 33 was terrible for Watford. Like he wasn't tracking back at all, so I'm glad he stayed in the picture. It's the same. It seems. Oh no, that's. Yeah.
Today's date.
What today is the. Let me just highlight.
16th,
yeah.
is it?
16th, yeah.
The weather is still really good, isn't it? Even looking at it in the UK as well, obviously.
What is?
The weather, like it's still
Yeah.
warm, like it's still good. It's not very.
We got a few nice days here with the odds, you know. But we're close, you know. We're closer to the Atlantic as well, so we're going to get a bit more.
We're closer to the sun.
Yeah.
Ranieri's looking grumpy.
He is. He knows he's got a job in his hands. Sit.
He looks like he could be in the mafia.
Grip what? I said Kate Evelyn. Oh. Get off them. It's going to go to play. Yeah. Yeah. That Bobby's getting a lot of the room when he's receiving the ball. Nobody's closing him down. So it's causing them a load of hassle because then they're getting doubled up on. I don't like the amount of injuries that Jones picked up. I know he's only fairly new. Yeah, because he's had a fair few injuries there now since last season and this season. Always like he's able to play
What
for
was
6
the injury? Or he picked up one with the under-21s? Was it just like a ligament thing or something?
Yeah, it's always like the ankle or the ligament thing. So I'm just hoping it's not a long-term issue. So Watchgall used to have a problem with that in his heel all the time. Hendo, he had that operation.
That's right.
He had it out for 4 months. Yeah, kept him out for 4 months, and he. I know. Look at the change he made. So sometimes you're better off just going for that.
He's young yet, though. That's the only thing, I suppose. You know, so.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as you were in the first half, second half.
Yeah.
It's just us taking over, and they've changed to a 4-3-3 after bringing on Cleverly. But if anything, that's.
Have Watford even got up the other side of the pitch? I don't know.
Yeah, I did one shot at it. It's Sarah going through, go on, Salah. Oh! Honestly, Salah getting a goal now, so the front three have all gotten a goal today, you know?
He deserves one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's having a great game.
Like, Mane scored a goal and Bobby scored a goal, but Salah or Trent are still man of the match, if you get me.
Mane's finish was lovely. I loved it. It will go in slow motion. Yeah, no, I agree. I think, and again, I said it earlier, I think there's a player.
Oh, that's a bad corner. Oh, Van Dijk, you got it? Oh, did he? No. Matip. Oh, unlucky. I mean, no sense from faster, right?
Is it Foster? Is he the goalkeeper that has a
Yeah.
podcast? Is this?
Contacts.
No, like a podcast. He has a podcast, does he?
Yeah, he does. He does that one. Yeah, he does a lot of stuff
Does
like
he?
that. Yeah, he does.
So
Like, I was only watching something about him yesterday, saying like that the end of his career at fucking United or something was the game against Sunderland or something when they lost at Old Trafford or something. He was just saying that he just had a nightmare.
Yeah, he wasn't the only keeper around that time. People that came in after Michael, you know. It was a long time before they got it right. What's his name?
Van der Sar, yeah, Barthez wasn't great for him.
No, he wasn't. He's a good keeper. Dodgy as anything.
That's it. Well done, and Kate is in there. Well done. This is brilliant. Go on. That's it. Go on, Andy. What's the run? The run in the middle. Ball. Oh, yeah. Get in! Sorry, Kev. The emotions.
Sorry, my job is only to make sure everything is okay after you see it. I thought Salah was going to get
Yeah,
that.
I did as well. Yeah, I didn't say anything in it just in case you thought it was Salah. I leave it
Might
some.
be one of those games
That
where he
ball.
does everything right, but get a goal.
Oh. He's not offside. I thought he was offside. He's not. Because the man played it. But Salah would have been offside.
So it was better off he didn't get it.
Yeah. Bobby was there though. That's it, boys. Nice early goal in the second half.
Oh, yeah.
And then Robinson again. Yeah. That's why he stayed away from that, I think. Like he just stopped. He stopped.
Very
Yeah.
fortunate.
He hadn't committed the defence. He didn't get in the way. He didn't block the keeper. He didn't do anything. Not offside. Get in. Bobby, man, 2 goals.
You look them steps.
So now, as I said, Bobby was playing a great game as well, so he'll be more likely to get man of the match now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go on, look at Hendo. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Brilliant. Oh no, Salah, what are you doing there, man? When you lay it off out to Kate, eh? Oh, Salah's running. Oh, your man is complaining. Janice. He's saying that because Salah was in an offside position, it should go back to the old way, where you just blow up and give an offside for it there and then, without him touching the ball. I don't agree to that at all, because I think there's too many offsides in that stage. I think he has to make a touch right on the ball.
He argued that he was kind of interfering with play.
I think the reason why they brought in the offside rule the way it is because the flag used to go up too early before the player intercepted and before the player received the ball. So
yeah,
I do believe that the player should be.
I suppose the way that the Watford defender got to the ball and then it came off the keeper, like
Yeah. Nothing got to do with Salah. So the rule is better. But Janus man is just he doesn't like Liverpool at all. Like.
I always laugh when I see him. He always looks like he's about 12 and a half years
Yeah.
old. No matter what age he is, he could be 16. Eller hasn't had much to do, really, you know.
Salah. Oh yeah, you got it back, Bobby. Salah. Brilliant, Salah. Brilliant, Salah. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Salah, oh fucking. What? What?
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Is that even better than the one he got against City? Like, that's a messy goal. That's 2 now in a row. Do you know what? We were only saying Bobby will get man of the match. It's Salah.
It's Salah. That's unbelievable. Look at that. The flick, the pull back, the turn.
God.
Oh, get in.
That was Maradona like.
Look at this, the flick pass here, look, bang, bang. Everything, like he's got his feet back. Do you know what I have noticed him since his first season and his second season that he was here? He was doing a lot of that stuff. Look at this. He didn't want to, nobody wanted to touch him. And then as he wanted to shoot, look, they slid, taken for abuse. Another Watford player on his arse. But Salah turn.
Do you know what? No,
that's ridiculous.
You wouldn't see it finish that good on Pornhub. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah. We're talking in the eye and the chin and everything, but that's better than that.
Oh, God.
Oh. Oh, get in, man. And he loves them, and he tapping the fucking chest in the club, and he's like, I want to be here.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
fucking sort me out.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Which is right, because I mean, in fairness, right? Because I think there's talk. I think there's talks.
Give him what he wants. 500 grand a week.
There is talks about Henry open to selling to a bigger investor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're talking about that at the moment, right? Because in fairness, these players do deserve the higher wage packets that the cities are on and the PSGs are on, and and Barcelona put themselves in fucking debt along Kelleher. Oh, Watford fans are like, because they took a shot on goal.
Yeah, I think they do, but you just have to be careful as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, there's only so many clubs have the endless amounts of money. Like even when you see such a big club like Barcelona, who I would consider to be one of the top 4 clubs in the entire world, and then they're struggling like that.
Yeah,
so
they're broke, like. But
to be honest with you, I like the FSG model. I like the
FSG
FSG model.
Oh, yeah, I
it's just a pity that you have these oil-rich countries now, I suppose, getting involved in the game, and they're absolutely blowing everybody out of the water. Again, I think it's a testament to what a good manager Klopp is, that he's able to win that.
The difference is like the difference between us is that we can only spend what we've earned and what we've profited on, right? Which is a great model to have.
It probably should be the way it is. Like,
it is.
You know?
But if we were to up our wage structure, Mandy is going to go up in money. Van Dijk is going to go up in money. So you're talking a surplus of an extra 40, like an extra top level player a year to be put back into wages alone.
Yeah. The wages are as big as transfer fees these days.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So
particularly for the top lads.
So there's talk about us being interested in your man Pedro anyway, but his buyout clause or something is that they're trying to offer him to keep him is ridiculous. Barcelona want to put $1 billion on his buyout clause.
Oh, that's right.
That's stupid.
I was reading about that though. I don't know the ins and outs, but they have to put these stupid fees on, because apparently everybody does have a price, and that's the only way of keeping them basically.
But Liverpool have the perfect model there. Liverpool don't put buyout clauses into their contracts. We have no contract clauses anymore. When Klopp came in, he says the one thing we're doing is and said there we're getting rid of contract clauses. Why? Because Suarez debacle with Arsenal, 40 million pounds. Yeah, that was disgraceful. So they brought in the contract clause, or Liverpool decided that the model was going to change and there's going to be no more clauses on contracts, and that means that Liverpool can only sell if somebody comes in. So anybody who signs for the club now has to say, look, if you want to leave, there's no contract clauses. That's why when Coutinho changed his contract, he changed it to whatever Liverpool wanted to sell him for. So because he didn't have a buyout clause of like 140 million or whatever like that. He had zero when he re-signed his contract, which only happened like within the season before he left. So he said he wanted to give the best that he could for the club before leaving, but then he ruined his legacy with us by faking back injuries and.
Unfortunately, he did, and he was he's a player I was very fond of, And with him is like. He never even realised this full potential at Liverpool. He could have done so much more if he stuck around, A
season later, man, he would have won the Champions League.
Look, didn't happen to Michael Owen, the same thing, just goes to show.
They've all learned. Suarez is probably the only person that's left and gone on to do something. Anyway, Torres maybe in Chelsea, but he wasn't.
But he done nothing himself at Chelsea. Like he didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was just in part of a team that did it. Whereas Suarez was integral to Barcelona's winning those leagues.
And... he was, and I was only chatting to lads yesterday, friends.
Did Barcelona win the Champions League with him?
They did. They won the treble, I think, in his first season.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I kind of tried to remember him doing it, but so like that's what you're seeing there is the grass is if 99% of the people that leave don't have better careers outside Liverpool, then that should be a warning sign for anybody that wants to leave in the top level.
I think at the moment, like Liverpool are arguably one of the best teams in the world, if not the best. Yeah. I think first 11 wise, we're a match for anyone. So I don't think there's any point in going to Spain or anywhere else at the moment, I think as well, the thing about Suarez is, it's my belief that his last 2 seasons at Liverpool and his first 2 seasons at Barcelona, he was, for me, arguably the best player in the world. He was hitting Messi and Ronaldo levels there, he was savage, absolutely savage, and he's just one of those players. Considering what he's done at Atletico, like he's just wherever he goes, he makes a good impression. Well, a good and a bad impression, but he's brilliant.
Man, that corner, no. Aye. Now we're playing some beautiful football here as well, man.
Yeah, and we're controlling the game. You know, this is when we spoke yesterday, I was saying too, this is the type of performance that we need. You know? Oh.
Yeah, it's just showing that goal again from Salah. It's just ridiculous. Like he's already had 2 goals of the season in the same week. You know, it's just that the Man City one is so, because it was on his right foot and his weaker foot is probably a better goal.
Look at that! Oh, he loves that little turn, doesn't he? At the end to make the player slide off the other way. Oh, he knows it too. Look at the look in his face. He knows it.
Yeah. Go on, Salah. Well, look. There's the first Liverpool change. Robertson must be injured, man, because Simicast is coming in.
Okay.
I'll probably just to give him a rest because he just played for Scotland as well, didn't he, in 2 games. I'm really well done by. Well done, Queen. It must freak out the English supporters out there, so out they won't be able to pronounce his name. A lot of them can't pronounce his name. And it's our name, Queen, and it's our name in Irish.
Oh, I know. There's 3 Kevins involved here today.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Queen. Yeah. Kevin Keller for man.
Kevin Keller, yeah, for man.
We're naughties though. We're naughties. We're much better. Although in fairness, the Mahon, they have a good shopping centre, don't they?
Yeah. Why they put in Mahon, I never understand. Yeah, they need something that big as well up here on the north side to do.
Jesus,
well, we got Blackpool shopping centre, I suppose, yeah.
That's true.
You know? Yeah.
If anyone is Watford from other countries, they're probably going, what?
Millie. It's going. Bobby's going to make a run off, and there he goes with great ball to Trent. Hit it, Trent. Oh! There's another couple of goals in this for us.
Oh yeah, and the more we can get, the better.
Yeah.
Like it's 4-0, but it doesn't seem like it was that hard at all. You know?
It is, but this is where we should take advantage of it now and really like up the game, get as many goals as possible. Kind of like the Crystal Palace game there last season, is it?
Listen, I hate to be practical. Is Steve O'Curry in the bench?
I think so.
Bring him on. Big Divock. Give him a few goals.
Yeah, Robertson said no. I'd say he must be.
Yeah, well, as you said, we did play the 2 games.
Oh, and Arnold's going off as well for Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. We're 4-0 up, you know. We have the Champions League during the week and United next week.
I think Millie's going to go left back or right back.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Millie's going to go right back, I'd say. And Simicast has gone left back for Robertson with Chamberlain moving into the centre of the park.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, there's a him and she's Oxlade-Chamberlain might be happy though, because the reason why he left Arsenal was because he was being played too much as a right wing back.
There's again, I didn't look into it in any great detail, but it was one of the things that popped.
No, Millie's gone right back. Okay.
Social media that Chamberlain is looking for a move.
Yeah, he would
this might be his last season.
It's the injury that fucked him up, man. He was having a great.
It's a 40 million we paid for him as well. Like he wasn't cheap either, you know.
No. Oh yeah, well done. Go on.
Simicast looks good, doesn't he?
He's a good player.
Like I was a bit worried about him last year because he didn't get a look at all.
Yeah, he had a bad virus though.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he had a bad virus and it wasn't even go over. He had a bad virus and it kept him out for fucking a couple of months.
Fair enough.
Remember, like fucking Marcus Babel nearly died because of his virus.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was some nerve thing or something, wasn't it? He
Yeah.
never played again after that, or very
No,
little
really,
in
nah.
it, did he?
That was kind of his end of his career at Liverpool, really. Played
Jeez,
a
and he was a fine player, wasn't he? A great defender.
Right. It was a bad ball. I say well done, Simicas. Salah. Oh, what are you doing, Keita? What the fuck is that? All you do is trap it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. So, cleverly was brought on at half time to get on the ball, and he hasn't seen it once.
There was nothing cleverly about that, was there, huh?
Nah. It's Millie getting one of those fouls. Millie, don't be taking those fucking yellow cards, man.
He loves it. Gamesmanship, that's gamesmanship.
Yeah. He didn't get a yellow card for it, did he? No.
He didn't, I don't think.
Okay,
Comes
so-
with age. They'd always leave Millie off at one or two, like he's
Yeah.
just one of those guys, isn't
He's
he?
just a friendly
kind
guy.
of like,
He's
the
just the
same
kind
way
of,
Gary Lineker never got booked.
he's the kind of guy that goes to the thing afterwards when they're all finished changing, and then he brings the refs a cup of tea.
Oh! The drop of right bean, huh?
Well done. Well done. Oh my God. Simicas was brilliant there. The flag went up anyway. Is he offside? He's offside anyway. You see this there? Was a good line. So he's offside anyway. The first place.
Simicas done very well there, alright, didn't he?
Yeah. The defensive had nothing to do, so it's glad I'm good, or I'm glad that they're awake. But, boy, lad, I didn't even start the timer for the second half. What are we on? 60.
Guys, thank God Sky Sports aren't relying on you, Kev.
I know, yeah.
You'll be fired. Coming in hungover and not putting the timer on.
I know. Do that. I'll do. That completely booked the timer. Fine, Millie. Salah. Millie. Bobby. Oh, Millie. Oh. Fuck. Yeah. You still eating that sandwich?
I keep on putting myself on mute and talking off to the side to do
Yeah, okay. Either way, mate. No. Okay. There you go. No, he couldn't have. No, he went down after he received the ball. So when John Moss, the last, he sent Millie off, and he had to do it, and he was his PE teacher in school. Oh, Keita! Oh, remember that? The picture came out the week after, or the day after, or even the same day that
I think I do remember that, actually.
Moss picture, and then there was a picture of Millie in his PE class, and John Moss is his teacher, his PE teacher.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They're both from Leeds.
Yeah, I was listening to, oh my God, I can't remember what it was. No, maybe it's the Anfield Rap or something. But they're having a bit of a discussion about Millie, like, you know, saying that, like, the popular thinking is that he's going to go back to Leeds maybe next season or something. But, like, they reckon now that, like, you know,
It stays a coach.
there's another year left in him after
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And he's such a good influence on particularly the young players
But
and around the dressing room.
this
He
is his
should
final
stay,
year
yeah.
of his final year of his extension, isn't it?
But that's what they said. They
Yeah.
think that he's going to get another then after
Yeah.
that, like, you know. And they were comparing it, chatting around Genie Manan and saying, like, you know what I mean? He's unhappy, don't pay shit. He
Yeah.
said it.
That's a player who doesn't realise that the grass is green on the other side.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's what they were saying. They were like, maybe he should have done what Millie, because he was getting a 2-year contract, and they were saying,
Yeah.
like, that's probably enough.
Yeah.
And you would have got another one after that at the very least, you know?
That's Liverpool's policy once they go over. If they're not still scoring the goals and they're not goal scorers or anything like that, Liverpool's policy is. Here we go, Simicas. The policy is no more than 2 to 3 years of an extension over the.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah, and a wage cap or something as well is what it is. Somebody
Ooh.
over 30 or something like that, unless they're contributing. Like, you couldn't see the same thing happening for Salah or that, because he's
No.
scoring goals, he's banging them in.
Different class.
It's
you know?
you know, it's the importance as well, you know. Like
Yeah, I
Gini
don't think.
Wijnaldum will go down as a legend for Liverpool. Oh yeah, brilliant. Go on. Oh man, how'd you miss that? Man, he didn't know where to put it. He didn't know which side to put it in.
Oh Jesus Christ!
How do you miss that, like? Yeah. And Salah's looking at him going, Sadio, come on, like. He hit it with the bottom of his shin, man. Why didn't he just drive his leg across it? If he drove his leg across it, he was beaten faster no matter what, and he was curling back towards the goal. I can never understand people side footing it to the opposite side of the goal. It makes no sense.
It did. Hit the ankle, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. The football on display here today is ridiculous. Look at that.
Yeah.
Watch that there.
He knows it as well.
Oh.
Danny Rose looks like he needs to lie down.
He does. He's fucked, man. Like with Ranieri at the helm, you can see probably if they start playing his way of football that they'll stay up. Because I had them as a I had them as a banker to go down at the start of the season. But
I see them know with him now.
that's it. Just the football, like the one-touch football, the two-touch football Liverpool are playing are it's just fantastic to watch. Like Watford just looked deflated, man. There's still another couple of goals in this there. I thought that was going to be number 5 there from Mania.
Without sounding arrogant, that's the way it should be too.
It should, yeah.
Have to be,
well done, Axe. Well done, Axe. Ah, come on, he's pushing him. Well done, Simicas. Well done. Is off, is he? Millie. Go on, Keita, well done. Well done. Oh, he got him. Oh, he didn't get him. It's an advantage. Keep him out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fucking something just went off. My whole screen just went off. Ah. Is it back? It's back. Oh, okay. All right.
Hernandez came close there.
He's him in that number 33. He's the closest that they've come so far to a goal, really, isn't it? One thing I've noticed is that we've just completely dominated up the wings, and there's only been like one layoff ball to maybe Keita or Trent going on in the middle. We haven't had to play in the middle of the park at all. Everything has just gone up to the wings and then back into the centre when it got off.
Just kind of like Naby has been very quiet. Everything.
Yeah. 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 I believe it. Score. Bobby, look, nobody goes near Bobby. He's been completely free in the park all day. Go on. Simicas. Oh, it's a bad touch there to me. That's it. Mania. Go on, it's Keita. She's a mistake. Mr. Keita for Mania. They look very similar when they're on the ball in the pitch. Until you see the number.
Naby
and Mania.
Oh,
because when I see Naby in Mania's position, kind of picking up the ball, I mistook him for freaking Mania.
They're similar size, anyway. So.
Yeah, similar build.
Kind of dying down a bit now, isn't it? It's kind of going a bit flat.
Oh, that fucking crowd for Watford have been terrible today.
Yeah.
Like, it's the worst atmosphere I've seen in the Premier League game for years. It's like it's been back. Do you know, there was more atmosphere than fucking in the middle of COVID. Stadium full of that with a new
Supporters
manager,
there.
man. Stadium full like that with a new manager, right? And nobody's up for the game. Nobody's.
The only thing I would say, I suppose, that kind of resigned themselves to loss before the game kicked off.
Yeah. But in fairness, it's helped Liverpool. So
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
yes. Yeah.
You're getting the COVID there as well, yeah?
That's a seasonal thing. The old nasal drop in the back of the throat. Surprised at Sarah how quiet it's been. That's it. Oh, that's it. Brilliant ball. It's a great pass down at the Ox. You man. What a ball. Go on, Salah. Oh, yeah. Oh, can he get it? Oh, almost. Like, I know we're going on the attack or whatever, but it seems like we're kind of resigning to just mellowing it out a bit. Because the result is there.
When you're 4 up, couple of important games coming up soon. It's a big week, like, you know?
Yeah. 2 big games coming up, man. Let's go Madrid and United. I let him go Madrid as a good warm up as well for a game as big as United, you know. So I think we're at home for both of them, aren't we? Oh, no, are we away at Old Trafford the first one? I have to see that. Are we? It's at Anfield.
So they'll call at home, obviously. Yeah, we're at Old Trafford then on the
Old Trafford.
24th.
Yeah. That's what's away first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Are we away? I thought we were at home.
No,
Tuesday.
United are-
So we're away to. Oh, yeah,
no,
they're in Spain.
that's why
That's
Alisson and Fabinho
Yeah.
went straight to Madrid.
What am I saying, man? Because I was just thinking, I knew there was like a couple of away games coming up, but that's 3 away games in a row now coming up.
Yeah, because we Preston then, don't we? And,
Yeah. And then we're back to Brighton, who have been they've been impressive under Potter in the last season or so.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
look,
good that we
that's
have.
at Anfield.
It's at Anfield, yeah. Keep them out. Done. Millie's just like, a fucking bastard. He said, remember to keep his legs cut. Lads, I haven't changed that fucking score in a week. The 2 goals came fucking fairly fast. I need to get that automatic set up. What was well done, Salah. Salah did enough.
You need to hire an assistant there on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I look at some of the Watford fans there, reminds me of the diet.
It reminds you of what?
They need to go on the diet. All the Watford fans are 20 stone.
It's comfort eating, by.
That's probably
The
is
ball.
actually, yeah. I'm not fair.
Oh, yeah. On a ball there. It's like, Rose can see that the whole way. Come on. Oh. That's unlucky. Well done, Keita. He just scooped that away from him now. I was saying it this week and all that I was going to take Sarr out of the team and put in Rafinha and off the bench, so that I could play with 3 up front with Antonio as well, you know, in my fantasy football. And it was the right decision to take, man, because Sarr's been woeful in it.
There's talk him coming to us, isn't there?
That was a couple of seasons ago, but I don't know. I don't see the point of him coming there at all. I'd rather we start getting competition now for Mane and what you call it. So like Jota has come in for Bobby, and any one of them can come on and score.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of what I want as well from Mane. So there you go, Mane. Oh, that's what I kind of want as well from Mane's side, and because I think Elliot can come in and do the job as well for for Salah, which is going to be
Yeah,
tough because he's out of place. But
I had big hopes for Elliot this year, and
he's off.
unfortunately,
He's well off. He's well off. He's well off. He was off. Yeah. It's that position. Oh yeah. No other player happening. No other defender getting to it. Call the offside right. No, once he gets there to touch it. Yeah, right there. No, he's off. Put up the flag. This way, the defenders now could have come in there and tackled him and injured him. You know.
Yeah, as well off.
Nico Williams is going to come in for Millie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Because Nico needs match fitness now as well. It's perfect time to give him a good 9 minutes there now as well to run. Because he got injured there last season as well, I think it was. And he was out for a good bit over it. Like Klopp rates Nico highly. I do as well myself, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, listen, and again, he's only a young lad, you know, but definitely looks promising.
Thanks, well. Look at that. Simicast chasing him across the park. Well done, Simicast. Brilliant. What? What? What's he touching his face for? He won the ball, look. Did he drag him? Oh no, you might just went down fucking like a sack of suppose. Get off him.
See that run by Simicast there?
Class face.
Across. It reminds me of, do you remember Andy Robertson just kept on pressing the ball, running up. Klopp was nearly having a half to
Yeah.
Delighted with him.
Apparently, Klopp and Millie didn't like each other at all at the start when he came in.
Probably there was nearly fisticuffs
So,
at one stage.
they went to fights and like they still make jokes about it to today that they're now really good mates. And do you remember that time when Millie got angry at him, stood in front of him and asked him why he was being taken off there, and it was a Champions League game. And then the minute it happened,
oh, they scored. Who scored?
I forget who came up from scored.
Came on from and scored, and then Millie was.
And he was just like, all right, no, you're completely right, and hold my hand up. I'm fucking off now. I'll see you later. Yeah.
Love Millie, in fairness.
Fantastic.
I think as well with Williams, they kind of have to start playing him a little bit because I think Millie was kind of exposed, wasn't he, against Man City? So they'll need something else there, another option going forward.
Well, yeah, he needed to come back from injury. He needed to get his fitness up, Nico, like, you know. So, like, I like Millie in the fill-in role anywhere, but I don't want him there the whole match. He'll be knackered by the time he gets. He's already knackered by the time he gets to the end of it. Well done. Turn it off. That's it. Oh, Jesus, lads, just thrown himself into trouble there. Oh, what a save. Did it hit the post or did Kelleher get his hand to it there? You see this now, that was Sarah. I think the outside thought the keeper got a touch to it as well. I want to see, was it too fast or did it just made off the post?
It looked like it hit off the post, but...
He got a touch to it.
Did he?
Yeah, hit the bottom of his hand. Yeah.
Trying to replay there again.
Brilliant, Salah. Man is offside. Don't touch it, man.
Did he touch it?
He did touch it. He had the bottom of his fingers here. This part.
Oh, well done, Queevy.
Yeah.
Well done.
Cannavaro. The only fucking defender in the last 20 years. I thought Van Dijk would be the next person after him to get the Ballon d'Or as a defender.
I think that season when he was Messi got it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think even Messi said he was convinced that Van Dijk was going to get it that year, and he should have. He should have. He was.
Yeah, because I couldn't understand. Even like I said it to you yesterday, I still don't understand how Ronaldo got Premier League Player of the Month. It has to be a gimmick or a token thing. Salah or Vardy. Like they'll be outstanding in September, and in October, Salah has to be getting that hands down in. Jesus, Watford are starting to kind of come into it there in the last few minutes. But Salah should be getting it in October. Like there's no doubt about that. I think
Mm.
unless somebody comes up and has a worldie of 2 weeks over
There's
Salah.
no one going to get a goal like that, is there?
No, great blocking. Keita in the blocking, doing the job of Fabinho, and he's done it really well today in the covering. Because that's why you're not seeing much of Navi, because he is playing the central defensive midfield role, like alongside Hendo. He's trying to be, he's allowed to do
Right.
he's been allowed to do the box to box stuff as well, but he has been in there defensively to help Hendo. That's it. Well,
I think that was part
Come
of him
on.
being so excited about was when I seen him taking players on him, you know, in close, tight areas.
yeah, it's 6 years ago tomorrow or something. He joined, isn't it? His first game.
I think it's gone. I think
They said that.
maybe.
But I think his first game in charge or something, because he kind of took over. Then a few days later, he had a game in charge or something. So I think he's first.
First game against the game.
Spurs 1-0.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, tomorrow. You're right. First game. Remember the press conference, the normal one.
Yeah.
He's very much a Liverpool manager, isn't he?
Yeah.
The way he conducts himself.
But even that, all the teams he's went for had you never walk alone. And he said that
so
he had
funny,
kind of like
isn't it?
Liverpool almost in his heart since before he ever went for him, you know. And I had to laugh back at the time when he was Dortmund manager and the Liverpool journalist, who we had Hodgson in charge at the time or something like that, or it was Hodgson before Kenny took over, and the journalist was on his knees on the floor saying, "Please, please, please come to Liverpool." You know?
Really?
Yeah, look it up on
I've never heard that one, no.
yeah, I have to look at it.
Well, maybe he listened.
I did, yeah.
I think the thing that I like most about Klopp is he's been there. Like, you don't even question his signings. Do you know what I mean? You just go, he's going to do something with this fella.
Yeah.
Like, he gets so much right.
Get him out. Well done. It's a free kick. No, it's not. It is, but leave it play on. Alright. There you go. It's rolling, man, yeah. For fuck's sake, dude. Yeah, I said it right there. He said too many of the Watford players, they look like they wanted autographs. Then when they play. The switch is on. And look at the switch. That's not I know that. Heavy lad. Ball. Oof. It's not the same Sissoko that was playing with Spurs, is it? Is he still with Spurs? Then he wants Sissoko anyway. More. That's offside.
Seen an interview with him as well recently.
Yeah.
Just talking
It was such a shame. Yeah, such a shame for him to get that injury. Huh?
He was a great player.
No, he got blinded or something that was really bad, and he still had a problem since.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know he hasn't had much to do with Kevin Keller, but he's looked very cool and calm throughout the whole match.
Yeah. Man of the match, I told you Salah get it over Bobby.
Yeah, sure, listen. After a goal like that, if you'd had nothing else, that would have got a four. Jesus Christ, 3 lads around him back.
It's a ball out. Well done, Nico. To Salah.
Did he hit some record today after that goal? He's the highest African goal scorer in the Premiership or something.
Yeah. The history is I was another couple of goals and he'll do it over Drogba or something.
Yeah, okay.
Well done, Nico. Go on. Salah. Bobby, hat trick. Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Just after they gave the man of the match to Salah. Not
Salah,
that I
yeah.
think it would change it in any way, but
No,
good for Bobby.
5-0.
Abuse.
Unbelievable.
Williams
Feel sorry
done
for
well there,
Ranieri of what he has to do, but that was brilliant from Williams there, man.
It was.
Like even the Watford fans are sitting there. There's a couple of them fucking applauding there, and
Si, signor.
Salah. See this.
The best in the
Nico's,
world is Bobby Firmino.
this is brilliant. Nico just left Rose, man. Rose has had the worst game of his career today, by far.
The Watford fans are laughing.
Yeah, they're laughing at us and saying they're just like Jesus Christ, like. Is it finished? Oh, it's finished already. Aye. It's only fucking like a minute added on time. Literally the last kick of the game or something.
Last kick of the game, Sonny got a hat trick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brilliant.
Geez, not many people getting fantasy football points because not many people have Bobby in the team.
He's the best in the world. He's Bobby Firmino.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's what we spoke about yesterday. We were saying a nice 3 points, comfortable victory. I think we got everything we wished for there today. You know?
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for much more.
Yeah. Yeah, Bobby match ball, man. Brilliant.
Imagine scoring a hat trick and you didn't get man of the match.
Yeah, but there was even saying that they are getting a hat trick and he won't get the headlines because Salah will.
No.
He was that good. Him and Trent were that good. See, that's the difference though. Bobby got a hat trick there. He still wouldn't have got man of the match because I think Salah and Trent would have got it before him.
Yeah.
You know? But Trent went off, so he was obviously not going to get it over Salah. So, it's definitely Salah. Like.
Great performance. Madrid now next, and then...
Same again, please. They look on form there now with the...
They do.
Goal difference is looking sweet as well now. 4 to 5 goals ahead of everybody else. So, I mean, we were behind. We'd only plus 11 or something before the game started.
Okay.
So, now it's plus 16.
That was top of the table again. Top of the table. We go.
Watford is still okay down in 16th. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Johan Stavely wants to wait at Newcastle before getting rid of Steve Bruce. Because
do you know she's a Liverpool supporter?
She's a Liverpool fan, yeah. She tried to buy us,
but it's too expensive.
Yeah, at the time.
Did you ever hear Graham Souness talking about it?
Yeah.
He met her on a beach in Dubai. He was on holidays, and she called him, and she said to him, "I was trying to buy Liverpool." Or he said, "Why didn't you try and buy Liverpool?" She said, "I would have loved to, but it's too expensive."
Yeah.
Crazy to think about it. She got 10% of that club by being involved in that deal.
Yeah.
I don't know how rich she is, but she's very rich now, I'd imagine.
Well, he's only bought for 300 million, so she'll get 30 out of that.
But imagine what that club is going to be worth in a few years.
Yeah. I think I don't know whether she's got future investments, future royalties from it or whatever like that, She knows she's laughing.
She won't be short if you look at that the way I sell it. They're just showing the goal.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, it's only Messi in recent years has been scoring goals like that.
Yeah, it just there's no... Like, Messi now is in a lesser league than what you would say in the Spanish league.
Yeah.
Is he scoring? Yeah. I think he's got maybe 1 or 2 goals, is he? So, this fella, yeah. Oh, yeah. Scoops it around, past. That's like... Yeah. He chops it. That's beautiful. Like. That chop, when he pulls it back on the weaker leg. He's
he loves that, doesn't he?
But he does it well because he cuts it back so tight inside. It's hard for the defender to turn even further to block it, if you get me.
Yeah, and it's great to see because I think he was trying a lot of these things last season, but he
Yeah.
was running into dead ends,
Dead
and I
ends,
was
yeah.
getting so frustrated, you know.
That's what I was saying. Like, he was off the kind of ball when he was trying to turn and do shit last season. He kept bumping into people or didn't have it. This year, he just looks sharper and
Yeah.
he looks like he's up for doing whatever. And the confidence is like completely and utterly back in him. So he's
Bit
shooting
of a
from most
rest
places.
as well, I suppose, you know.
So he's hit the crossbar as well today. And the
Yeah.
thing, and they say bit faster to make like 2 or 3 great saves for him. But other than that, like he was just outstanding.
Yeah, top performance.
It is. So we do, right. I'm going to watch this there. Right, I'm going to leave it there. So we'll be back. Are you going to watch along on Tuesday? Yeah. United game? Yeah. I can't hear you there. No, you're too far away. Yeah, we'll see what we'd have to talk about. Obviously, there's a lot. We have to wait for the weekend and see the key points. DK. Somebody just commented there. D commented. Hello lads, I'm happy that all of Bobby's goals came from like 1 or 2 yards out. I'm hoping this convinces him to spend more time in the box instead of floating between the lines. Yeah, that's the thing you see, because it's hard to kind of put Bobby in a kind of striker's role when Klopp plays with that false 9. That's the only issue I'd have there with that. So like we're probably the only team in the world that plays so convincingly without a striker. And Salah and Mane are our strikers that come in from wingers, you know. So it's good to see him though hanging around like a fox in the box, as we call it, like, you know. It's good to see him doing that. He does, yeah. 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 Nobody closed them down. Nobody closed them down all day. Yeah, so that false 9 role literally destroyed Watford today, because everything sucked out the Bobby. It dragged defenders out then because they were coming out to him too late. And by the time he had the ball, it freed up the other lads to run in. Yeah. Oh, Salah's talking there now.
Dragged them absolutely right.
Yeah. Sorry, I just have to mute that there for a second.
I'm going to mute you and listen to this.
Yeah.
Way there, Kev, that Salah just talks about winning the league and the Champions League, and there's no doubt in his face. That's what you want in your team, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the there as well. Did you ever score a goal as good as that one? He was, maybe the last one.
Last game, yeah.
You think that like there have been 2 goals in a row like world class outstanding goals that very few players could get. They might say 2 in a row, like, you know.
Yeah.
As I said, it's only been Messi in the last few years. It's like that. If he could do that on a, like, you know, it's hard to think that Salah could even go to a higher level again. But like, if he keeps that up, there's every chance he will, you know.
Yeah, like when you think of that now as well, coming up into Tuesday night, against Atletico Madrid, and you have Fabinho and Alisson to come back into that side.
Yeah,
you know, and that way, because I mean, as good as Quevin was today, even with doing the saves, there's a different presence in that goal. Ali looks like he's just giant in the goal in comparison. You know, so there's that, you know, that saving grace there. Matip and Van Dijk again, man, playing together today was fantastic. Like, we just kind of say how underrated Matip is in when he plays. You know, as you said here, he's kind of Hansen-esque the way he runs forward when he receives the ball, but he reads a lot of interceptions as well, really well. And he's the perfect partner to cover for Van Dijk, as well as Van Dijk gets better and better and better coming back from his injury. Like, he's the one guy that's in there doing it to help him. But yeah, Fabinho to come back into that midfield in the midweek.
Particularly away from home again, like he'll be an extra addition there.
Like, Millie will obviously drop out, you know, so you're going to probably have Fabinho, Hendo, and Keita in there in midweek if they're going to play that, because Keita does give a lot of cover to the other two lads, and he frees up Hendo an awful lot as well. Couldn't do it today much because Hendo had to stay kind of back a lot with Fabinho not in the team. But when Fabinho is in there, then the midfield is completely dominant. You know, so most of the day we were kind of fortunate in a way that everything went up the wings for us today and then cut back inside. But in games against teams that like to control midfield, like your Atletico Madrids and Uniteds and all that, when they do that, it's great to have Fabinho like being able to come straight back in, refreshed. You know, because he'll, you know, they've relaxed. They're out now in the sun in Spain relaxing until the lads go over there. When is it, tomorrow or Monday? Whenever the hell they get it. I think it's tomorrow. They start heading over tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow, obviously.
Yeah, 2 days before. Yeah, so when they start heading over, the lads will be relaxed. Any team that doesn't press us and press us hard is probably going to get total stress. Exactly, that's it.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, any team that doesn't press us is screwed basically if they allow us that kind of possession. You know.
But again, it's that thing we're saying, and particularly this season, we have to, with teams like Watford, all these teams, we just have to be putting them away. We can't be messing around with it, you know? And get the job done, get it done well, and then just move on to the next one.
Yeah,
become a machine again, like we were a couple of seasons. You know?
Yeah, like for against Atletico, I don't even have the greatest start to their season over there, are they?
I'm not even sure, but look, they're always going to be a dangerous team. They're very resilient. Any Simone team is going to be strong. They have Suarez there. They have a couple of players. Griezmann is back there now as well, isn't he? I'm not sure how they're even doing at the moment over there. But look, Atletico are always going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
That's why it's good that Alisson is obviously going to be back. He's going to be such a huge presence between the sticks, and Fabinho again, not only a great player, but a big physical presence there in the middle of the pitch as well. And at times hard, like he's really.
At the same time, Jota's after getting a rest.
Yeah.
Bobby's come on and scored 3 goals. And, you know, and kind of did the Jota kind of play. Because a lot of Bobby's goals are when he's either getting those little flicks just at the edge of the 6-yard box kind of thing. But the fact that, like, a couple of his goals today were literally nearly on the line tapping in.
Yeah.
You know, so it was good, as Dee said, to get them in there. Yeah, third goal as well. Absolutely. So
brilliant. So we're going to do the watch along again on Tuesday, is it?
Yeah, watch along again on Tuesday.
That's fine. And we might do an old podcast on Monday.
Yeah, we do. We can do a post Premier League and pre Champions League.
Yeah, we'll just do something like this again.
Yeah.
Just what's this thing we're calling again? Discord.
Discord, yeah. Discord.
We'll do a Discord chat thing again. Yeah, we'll just go over the weekend's football maybe. But I'll give you a shout tomorrow. We'll go through that.
That's the way to do it.
The fucking rest.
That's it.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend, lads.
Yeah, so Dee, thanks very much for stopping by. Jory, Mike and Devs, nice one. See you lads, good stream, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Dee, thanks very much for stopping by, we appreciate it. We'll see you guys again on. We have one for the preview of the Premier League show that's not up yet because the new I know you're on the Spider channel though, but if you go look for the Kitman right? Because all of these videos are going to be moved over there as well onto that station, onto that channel, because that's mine and Kev's channel then over there, you know, we're on my channel at the moment, and that'll be for this kind of stuff as well, so I can kind of probably multi-stream it to both channels and see how we get along, or just do a separate camera where it's just me doing the same thing, but just, you know, just from my channel. But this thing, go up to the kit man, because there's going to be a lot of comedy stuff and comedy sketches. There's going to be a lot of talking with other supporters,
boxing, UFC,
yeah,
other supporters, trips to Liverpool.
Yeah, there's going to be all that kind of stuff and that.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of stuff like that, and you'll catch us there. Right, so that's it. Watford 0, Liverpool 5, which I didn't change it to because out of my excitement again. Look at this. I just have to do it just for the sake of it. There you go. I didn't fucking.
So Ross, you did kick it in there now.
No, man, it's just the sheer enjoyment of the game. I'm forgetting to change scores and all of that. Yeah, you know, but yeah, because that was just like a fantastic performance again from the Reds, and it's you know, another world class display by Salah, and you know, Bobby getting on the score she goes, Mane scoring, all front three scoring, and we still have Jota, Fabinho, and Alisson to come back into that side. You know, Trent back in his first game had a worldly of a game again. So they didn't have much. Watford, let's be honest, were woeful, but I don't think they were allowed to play either. But they looked like we tired them out in the first 10 minutes when we started the game already. That they just like, oh my god, we have to chase these guys down around the place, and they just weren't up for it. And they couldn't. They tried it near the end when we kind of eased off and made substitutions, but you know, we were just too good at that. We were game over. Like, I mean, the very last kick of the game was Bobby getting his hat trick as well, you know, so that'll just show how much we pushed for a goal throughout the entire game and really like put Watford to the wolves, if you want to say it that way. But yeah, so for myself, Kevin, and
Kevin also.
Peace out. And we'll see
you later.
We are the kit men, and we'll talk to you again. We'll see you on Monday and again for the watch along on Tuesday. All right, lads. Cheers.
All the best. Bye bye.